This is a run-through of setting the drilling parameters for PDG, the Peck Drilling Gcode Generator. There are two versions of the app, but both apps use the same parameters. Version DXF PDG reads the hole locations from your 2D DXF file. Easy Peasy PDG allows you to quickly enter up to 10 locations of your holes. If you start at the top and work your way through the parameter settings, you'll be guided through what you need to set up. For instance, you'd start by picking your machine units, either inch or metric, and the precision, number of decimal places. There's a quick help or reference located at the bottom of the screen, which gives a brief description of the parameters and will work as a quick reference. Setting the drilling parameters, start by picking your drill diameter and your drill tip angle. The diameter, of course, is what the hole will cut out. The tip angle is the included angle of the tip. 118 degrees is one of the more common angles that you'll work with. After setting that, you pick how deep to drill the hole, and if you just use a print dimension, you can have a breakthrough distance if you have that set on a block or something you can drill on through. The diameter or tip to hole depth is in reference, do you want to take the drill diameter to the hole depth or the tip of the drill to this hole depth. If you want to do a single pass operation, for instance, if you have thin material, you might not need to do a peck drill, but simply drill all the way to your depth. The peck depth is how deep each peck of the drill will drill in. The chip break is how far it will back off. This allows some cooling of the drill, and if you're drilling metal, it'll also break a chip if you're having that problem. The full retract depth is as this pecks and goes into the part, when it reaches its depth, it will completely retract from the hole and then go back in and continue on down till it reaches this much further again. If it's that deep, completely retract from the hole, go back in until it's reached the bottom of the hole. The feed rates are the ones used for rapid moves, the positioning moves, the drill feed rate, and the chip break retract feed, how fast it backs off from the cut. The safe rapid height and the XY park position. The clear all height is the height necessary to clear all the clamps or any high spots on the part. The drilling height is the height that each drilling pass will start from, each hole will start from above the part. And the X and Y position is the position that it will return to when the program is finished. If you can pass the G28 code, you can use what you have set up for G28 for the park position. Inventable's easel will not load the file contained at G28. You can also add auxiliary codes such as spindle on at the start of the program, spindle off at the end of the program, the M7, M8 coolant, spray mist codes, whatever you have hooked up to those pins. The program in, you can insert the M9, which turns off the M7 and the M8, and also a program code of M30, which is in the program that easel and verbal does not require, but some machines might. Once you have your parameters set up, you can get the DXF file that you wish to use. Select that. The information to be processed. The line here is just a reference of what program, which version of a file you're working on. You can scan through and look and see. If you decide you want to make some changes to parameters, for instance, change a peck drill to deeper peck, you come back and reprocess, and it will rerun the program through. If, for instance, here's an M3 in a program decided you don't need that, don't want that for some reason, you can turn that off, reprocess, and it removes the M3, rewrites the program. Once you have the program pretty well set as you want, you can come back and add notes, comments to the program. For instance, set XY center. Whoops. If you have some special code you want to enter, you could go to the point in the program that you want to enter that. If you needed some specific location, you wanted to add a pause in. Don't remember right offhand what the code is. Use an F number, but so once those are put in, you can save the G-code file, and the default name becomes what the DXF file name was, with NC added to the end of it. If your machine needs a different extension for the NC code, you can change that here. Save that. You go look at the NC file. You can see here's your notes that you made with saved. Scan down through the file. You have to check, see if there's anything that needs changed in that. The file is downloaded as if, or is saved as if it was doing a download. And then transfer the drilling program to your machine as you normally would. The difference between the DXF PDG and the Easy Peasy PDG is how the whole locations are obtained. In Easy Peasy, you come down to the whole coordinates, enter whatever whole coordinates you need. Make sure to select and include those. Then generate the code cycles, drilling cycle. And again, once you have that as you need, you can add comments or code to that for your particular needs. And again, save the G code. And here you need to add the G code file name, extension to that, and where to save it. And other than that, the programs run the same.